Last month, the Duke of Sussex, 37, commented on the Great Resignation, which sees people quitting their jobs to prioritize their mental health and happiness. A royal expert has claimed the Duke was influenced by his wife, as the couple's branding appeared to be becoming more progressive and in touch with younger generation. According to royal author Pauline McLaren, the Duke of Sussex's recent comments about prioritizing our mental health is one that is particularly popular for his and Meghan's target audience. She claims Meghan and Harry are more appealing to the younger generation than the established royals. She notes this is because Harry says it is okay to drop out of the rat race, which sees people battling in a struggle for wealth or power, in a move which she claims has a hippie vibe around it. Ms. McLaren, who is a professor of marketing and consumer research at Royal Holloway University, added the topic of people actively seeking to change their circumstances to make themselves more content-fulfilled was a definite trend at present. She said, there is also a re-evaluation of what people spend their money on and more of a willingness to go for quality of life rather than pursuing economic wealth just for the sake of it. She told Express.co.uk, rather than being out of touch, his celebration of job resignations will resonate particularly with Harry and Meghan's target audience, the millennials and Generation Z. I'm sure his opinions are influenced by Meghan, but they also fit with the joint branding for the above reasons. Ms. McLaren, who co-authored the book Royal Fever, added, this does seem to be a further step in building the Sussex brand as very independent from the royal family and showing it to be much more progressive and in touch with younger generation. There is even a hippie vibe about the whole idea of dropping out of the rat race and seeking a more fulfilled lifestyle. The couple has also appealed to a younger market than established members of the royal family, through appearances on prevalent US chat shows which are popular with Generation Z and millennials. In November, the Duchess of Sussex appeared on The Ellen DeGeneres Show and further distanced herself from the royals by commentating on a political issue. Typically, royal family members must remain politically neutral and refrain from commentating on potentially contentious issues in a public setting. Since stepping away from royal duties, the Duchess has penned letters to U.S. Congress calling for paid parental leave for all citizens and discussed this with Ellen during her appearance. While earlier this year, Harry appeared on The Late Late Show with talk show host James Corden, where he opened up on life in the U.S. After stepping away from royal duties, Harry and Meghan set up home in Montecito, California, where they live with two children, Archie, 2, and Lilibet, born in June. The British comedian interviewed Harry in an unusual style as the pair undertook a spot of LA sightseeing by conducting Harry's first interview since stepping away from the firm from an open-top bar. While enjoying an afternoon tea in the sunshine, and taking in the scenery, Harry also belted out the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song and insisted that while he is no longer a working royal, he and Meghan are still dead set on being advocates and activists. The theme of mental health is one that is particularly important to the royal family and is one that Harry, in addition to his brother William, has continuously shown their support for. Most recently, during a roundtable interview with U.S. business magazine Fast Company, Harry spoke of his role as Chief Impact Officer with California-based mental health startup BetterUp, and noted how people quitting their job was exacerbated by the pandemic but was a prominent issue prior to this. In the interview published last month, the father of two added, I've actually discovered recently that a lot of the job resignations you mention aren't all bad. In fact, it is a sign that with self-awareness comes the need for change. Many people around the world have been stuck in jobs that didn't bring them joy, and now they're putting their mental health and happiness first. This is something to be celebrated.